Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are doing part 3 of our 2021 planner prep for 2022. This is going to be the last video before I break out the 2022 planner lineup and then start moving into the planners. There was going to be a fourth part about washi tape. Judy from JLB Crafts just put out a video about how she organizes her washi tape, and we do pretty much exactly the same thing. So I'll link her video below. Go watch that after this video. If you want to see how we both organize our washi tape, it's really pretty simple. I think probably a lot of people do it the same way, but I don't see the point in making another video about that and putting off jumping into the planners when there's a perfectly good one that she just did sitting there. So I will link that below after this video. Go watch that. Alright, so today we are organizing the stickers. All the stickers. So there's lots of ways to do that, right? So Happy Planner sells us... Oh, I wonder if I can fit this under the camera. I probably... No, I can. Okay. Sort of. Alright, so Happy Planner sells us these boxes, right? Everybody knows these boxes. They say plan a happy life on the side. Mine got a little squished in shipping, no big deal. And we put our sticker books in them. So the first frustration is when the sticker books don't want to go in because the eyelets on the back are catching. That's kind of annoying. Some people just take them out completely. I'm just fixing this. I'm not demonstrating anything. Some people just take them out and tie the elastics through the top. I have a couple like that because my sticker books were broken basically, and that's how I'm holding them together. One of my viewers commented a while back when I was complaining about this that Jojo from Mojo Jojo Plans told them that she puts tape over the eyelets and that keeps them from doing that, and she's been doing it ever since she heard that, and it works great. I'm going to be trying that because I'm not taking everything out of my boxes. But this is one way to organize stickers. Unless you get them on clearance, it's slightly pricey. This particular box, as you can see, is my wellness sticker collection. I tend to theme my boxes. So like there's a wellness box, there's a faith box, there's functional box, there's multiple floral boxes, there's all kinds of stuff like that. There's an entire book of meal planning, like recipe and the New Southern Farmhouse and all that stuff, books. I don't have enough budget books yet for them to have their own box. So there's this, right? So there's these boxes, and the thing is, they can hold a lot of books, but they are hella heavy and really hard to move around, and honestly, if you move them too many times, they will break. I've broken two. So then there are these, right? These are the create your own sticker book. These came out with a Be Happy box year-ish, almost a year. And it's a pretty cool concept, and a bunch of people, including Judy and Jojo, who I've already mentioned, came up with ways to use Chicago screws and make, like, bigger ones, make their own and not buy these. Honestly, as cool as I think that is, I think with all the work that they put into it, and the cutting and the measuring and the buying the screws and all that kind of stuff, it's cheaper and saves your valuable time to just go buy the books. But, alright, so here's one of mine. So what I do is I cut the sticker books apart, right? So I actually put the front cover on here. Did I put the back cover? Yeah. And I got the back cover in here, facing up. Don't ask me why, I like having these things together. So I like this concept, and I can mostly flip through this, right? Just like a regular sticker book. But it's sometimes hard to see what's at the top, and then when you want something, you have to turn them like this, right? So now, okay, wait, I didn't want that page. Now you gotta spin it like this, and now things start moving and coming around. This bothers me a lot. So I've made a bunch of these. Like, I've got this one, and somewhere, oh, there it is. I've got stuff all over the place, guys. All over the place for this video, because that's many stickers I have. So this one is like 3 colorful boxes, sticker books put together in one, and this was before I started putting the covers in. Let's see, I've got this one. This is like 3 or 4 of the Blue Winter books from 2019 put together. So I have a bunch of these, and I don't love them. So I can deconstruct them all and put them into another form of sticker storage, which I'm going to show you guys. Or what I could do is cut this off here, take out, these are the Chicago screws, by the way. If you ever did any scrapbooking, you're very familiar with these. I could take out the screws, use a hole punch, which hopefully would fit this far in, otherwise you're cutting a circle with an X-Acto knife, and that's always a dicey proposition. Put a circle here, and then take off this elastic and tie it through the top, and then it would flip like, pretty much like I'm used to, right? Like you can sort of see it. With this book, it's not a problem because we're looking at boxes, but with the sticker books where you have like really small decorative stickers, or you can't quite read the, like with this one, I have to like bend my head sideways and down to see what's up at the top. It's just, it annoys me. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with these. But this is another way you can do this, and you can do, if you have multiples of the same book like I do. It took me 2 of these to put 3 black and white books, or sorry, no, 5 black and white books. Yes, I bought that many of them into this. I had to use 2, so there's like a part 1 and a part 2. But if you have multiples, this is a good way to do it. Like there were multiples of this one, obviously. I don't remember how many. Let's see if we can figure it out. We got 1, 2. So it looks like, yeah. So this is just 2 of these books, but these are generally pretty big books. They are the big size stickers for the big planners. I mean, you can use them in any planner, but that's what they're sized for. So there's these for storing stickers, right? Okay, and then let's see. So then Happy Planner came out with these. They didn't come with the, remember I told you I needed pen loops for a reason? They didn't come with the pen loops, and this is the thinnest one of these that I have. So they came out with these sticker storage books, and these come with little pre-punched cards that you can stick your stickers on. Let's see. I don't have any in there, but I have them in other places. I'll find you one. Hold on. Oh, where did I put one? Okay. Alright, so this is one that I had made myself from a Skinny Classic. I think this was, yeah, this was a planner. It's a 2020 planner I got on clearance. I used the paper to stick stickers on, but for this one, I used this card. So it's not even, I'm not even using their adhesive. The paper is still here, and the adhesive is here. It's not great adhesive. So these are, I stuck on with Tombow tape runners, and these are small shop stickers from a place. Oh shoot, which one are you? This is from, I skipped a page. This is from Jubilo. I don't know if they still exist. I bought these a long time ago. There's a couple other small shops in here too. Let's see. Dotted Line Co. Little Shop of Stickers. There's another Jubilo. That was their Sweetheart kit, I guess. So yeah, and then there's these journaling cards. I don't use those. And then these I think are like recollection stickers. These are the labels that come with the sticker books. And then these are like pop-in stickers, which we're gonna do something else. Okay, so anyway, the point was these books come with a bunch of those, and then they sell separate packs of those, which I was buying on clearance. So I have a ton of them upstairs. And the problem is when you stick your sticker pages onto the cards, it gets kind of hard to like bend them and get your stickers off sometimes, depending on what you put on them. So I wasn't a big fan of those. But I like the whole having the book concept. So, like, okay. So, Happy Planner then came out after the sticker books with these. And these are the snap-in sticker protector sheets. So a lot of people use these for holding specific stickers in their planner. Like they want to have them with them, extra boxes for appointments or things or whatever. You just want to have extra stickers in your planner. So I keep a sheet or two like this inside my faith planner, and I keep a sheet or two like this inside my wellness planner. They came out with these. I like these, and I like these, and I don't like the cardboard. So, alright, so here, there was cardboard in here. Alright, I don't really like these. So, like, on here, I took this little sticker thing from the Valentine's Be Happy box that showed up too late for Valentine's Day last year. And I stuck it on a card and I stuck it in here. And then these are cards that are not in use. And the rest of this is these sticker sheets. So this book, except for these couple things in the front, like I've also got, alright, so like these are stickers from, I think the, Pressed Florals companion pack. We pulled that apart, or I had shown you how I had pulled that apart in the last video, part 2. So that's from this because there's no hole in it. This is one of the little flower books that came out. I think it was like that pinky type one. Here's like the back of it. And then these are stickers that probably fell out of a book. And then the rest of this is numbers and alphabets and lots of alphabets. I yanked these out of the books because I hardly ever use them, so they like annoy me when I'm flipping through my sticker books. So we've got like months, like you can see how old some of my sticker books are, like 2016, 2018. Like they thought they were giving you a number of years from when they put this book out. Well, not when you're like me and you just buy them when you can find them. So there's all different fonts, there's all different colors, and in some cases there's little decorative stickers and phrases and stuff like that down here too. So that's basically, this was supposed to be an alphabet, month, date book, but I threw other stuff in the front. I don't really know why, and honestly, it's a discbound system. I can yank them out and throw them somewhere else. And the inside cover of this is cute. The outside kind of reminds me of the 1980s, and I'm really not big on that at all. So like I said, I made this one out of a clearance 2020 Skinny Classic planner. And then these are the other ones that they sold, and I like these much better than the 1980s looking one. And this one is particularly full. So I have 2 of them here. Like there's more room in this 1980s looking one. I'm just going to keep calling it that because I don't know if it has a name. I don't know what it is. So these 2 are very full. Like this one is super full. This one is almost as full. I bought a bunch more and they're sitting over here. So I have a whole bunch of them, and I have a whole bunch of my sticker pockets, and we're going to finish organizing the stickers. So there's lots of ways you can do this. You can just, if you only have books and you put them in boxes or you stack them on a shelf or something, you're good to go. As long as you know where they are, you're fine. If you have boxes and then you have loose stickers and you have small shop stickers and you have giant Mambi sticks, or you have stickers that you got from Archer and Olive and they don't fit in these sleeves because they don't. I tried it. Or if you buy things like I don't know what else there is. Other things that don't fit. So there's lots of ways to do stickers. Like if you keep stickers in the packages, like I have these Harry Potter stickers that I got from one of my Joann's. I think this was the one on Route 17. But I haven't used them yet. So they're in the package. So they just sit in the front of one of my sticker storage boxes. And I can see them. I just haven't used them yet. So, like here's a big book. So these are the labels that come with the books because they do come with dividers, which I've been yanking out. So like here's one of them. Here's another one of them. So there's a whole bunch of those in here. So this was a free sticker sheet from Low Posh, which I stuck to one of these cardboard things. And then these are the labels. So this one, as you can see, is super full. This was the first one I ever put together. So I've got a whole bunch of the pre-punched sticker things in here. This one is actually coming apart, so we're gonna have to put that into some sleeves. And then I've got this one, which I absolutely love. And it's only those two in this one. And then, like, this is the Boss Babe sticker book with all its information on it and the elastic. And then here's the stickers. Right, and then, alright, no back of the book here. But these are ones that are stuck to cards. And then, because I didn't like how they were flopping around, I put tape on them and glued them together. So they're on the cards and they're glued together. This was the wedding sticker book. I have no idea when I'm finally going to get around to, like, a wedding. It's kind of a pandemic and I have 100 other things to do, and I'm perfectly happy the way things are right now, to be perfectly honest with you. I bought this whole book for one sticker. I needed one sticker out of it. I bought the whole book. Kind of silly, but I did. And then there's this book, nurse book. I got this on clearance, and I don't remember why I picked it up. I think it was thought it was something else, honestly. But it's got a lot of, like, boxes and functional things in here that aren't necessarily nurse only. I mean, here's an entire sheet of checklists. Don't forget. Important. Note to self. You know, so there's, like, a lot of stuff in here you can use. There's stuff in here you can't use. Calibrate equipment. Maybe if you work with computers or electronics or something, that would work for you. Flu shot. People need those. Mask fitting. Prior to the pandemic, no one needed that. Now maybe you do. A bunch of work hour stickers if you have that kind of schedule where your hours change. That might be good for you. Renew certification might work for some people, might not work for others. Same with training or seminar. Test, probably not. I don't know. More work hour stickers. I can't, I'm on call. Probably not going to be something I use. But there's things in here that you can use. There's things in here where you can do a little sticker surgery and you can be able to use them. There's a ton of icons. You can use these for doctor's appointments. There's stick people, and they're all nurses. But they're stick people, so those are probably just going to live in here for a long time. And then here's another pre-punched book. So, because this was like, say I made this the budgeting section. So this was budget stickers that came pre-punched. And then there's these, and honestly, see, like, this shouldn't even be here. This should be in the other book. But it's attached to the budgeting stickers, so I don't know how that's going to work out. Maybe. I might be able to move it. Alright, hold on. Let's grab a bookmark. I'll remind myself to come move this later and put that in there. You don't have to do it that way. I'm just doing that. So there's more budgets. Like, this one should get moved too. Alright. See, like I said, first one I set up. So, there's a whole bunch of budget stickers in here. These all look at least like they're Happy Planner stickers. I don't know about, I think these might be recollection stickers. And then I have this marked as wellness, but a lot of this is like meal prep and fitness. I don't really do fitness. But there's like meal prep stuff in here. And then there's like total useful things like giant checklists. You know, sidebars with habit trackers. So, like, there's useful things in all of these books. Pretty much any book you pick up, you can find useful things in it. It's just a matter of, do you really want to spend the money on that book? Okay, so I guess this thing was called Healthy Hero or something, because there's people, here's a bunch of, you know, clothing. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Make a pile of laundry on a spread? Why? I have no idea. But these things are here. You know, drink more water. Compliment yourself. Okay. You know, make healthy meals. more checklists, more sidebars with habit trackers. I have like a huge need for habit trackers. There's like all breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and letters to indicate those things too. So that's perfect for meal planning if you like the bright colors. And then here is dates and holidays, happy memory keeping book. So this is all many fonts. There's a whole bunch of quotes in here, all different holidays. There's like a spring here, spring bucket list, and then there should be like a summer, yeah, and a fall, and a winter, yeah, so bucket lists, holidays in all different kinds of colors and fonts and icons and cute stuff. And then there's these numbers, and I left them with this book because they match like the holidays and they match everything in this book, and that's pretty much what this book is just for like holidays and stuff. So I left that all together in there. And like I said, for some reason, I don't know why, I like to keep the covers of the books, so they're here. So there's one page blank at the back, but I don't think I could honestly reasonably fit another thing in here. I think I should probably be moving things out of this, which is what we're going to do with, well, this one for sure, because it's coming apart. And this is one where I used the, oh, I didn't use the adhesive. Okay, so there's the sticky part. Here's the non-sticky part, which is stuck really well to the back of this sticker book. And then this part we're gonna put in a new home. So, do I need the front of this? No, but you know, I'm a crazy person and I like to put them in. I don't know why. Maybe I won't this time. We'll see. So we'll take care of that. And this will go in our recycling pile, which is over there. I don't know. Maybe we should take this one out too, or at least put it in a different book, because this one is just so full. Like, it's really just too full. And I don't really know that the dividers are necessary either. But I just made it slightly less bulky. So because they're bulky and they flop open, I take simple pen loops, you know, pen loop holder things, whatever you want to call these. I just call them pen loops. And I just plop them over. Like, this one isn't even Happy Planner. I think I got it out of like a clearance bin at Michael's. And it's just elastic and just keeps the covers closed. Okay, so then there's this one, which is, oops, alright, so that one on the floor. We're always dropping things here. Okay, so this one, here's the Christmas Joy book. So this is all Christmas, and it's all in these plastic sleeves, and then seasonal, and there's all these stickers in their sleeves. And that's a blank page. And then there's this happy memory keeping book, which is a big sized book, and it's all this stuff. And I've got a bookmark in here where the Christmas stuff is. And then, like, you know, the front of this is Christmas too. And then this one's got some Christmas stuff, but like this whole front section is Christmas. So that's what I did with this second book. I guess it doesn't really matter, so I'll throw this pen loop on here because the other one is now on the floor, and I'll get it later. So yeah, so there's all these sticker options. So now there's the one more problem that we have, which is large sticker kits, Mambi sticks, anything Archer and Olive, that they don't fit in these plastic sleeves. So what do we do with those? How do we organize those? Because I have piles of them. So I was thinking about that. And if you saw, I think it was my winter release haul part 1, there was a thing I bought that I thought was something else. and it was some memory keeping pages, and I kind of thought it was like these, but 8.5 by 11 size. And because I didn't read it carefully enough, it's not, and it's like a whole bunch of like picture pocket things basically, and it's totally not what I wanted. So I started digging around, and I didn't have anything like that, but I did have an extra 8.5 by 11 cover and some discs. This one I don't think you guys have ever actually seen, because somebody gave me this and it's just been sitting upstairs and I totally forgot about it. It was a notebook. So this is like a Martha Stewart notebook, I think. And it came with like a weird poly folder and some seriously shiny plastic discs, which are not as sturdy as the ones we've been getting on Amazon and whatnot, but they don't feel as bad as the Park Lane ones. Really, nothing feels as bad as the Park Lane ones. Those are awful. So I'm thinking these are ARC, by the way. I bought these at Staples last night, which is another reason the video isn't being shot until today. I had to actually find punched ones of these. Somebody had mentioned if you wanted bigger discs, go to Staples and look for ARC or Tull, and then I was like, oh. I was like, I wonder if they sell what I'm looking for, and they do. So I've got a whole stack of small shop stickers over here. So I'm gonna empty my box, package, whatever we want to call it, from Sparkle Designs. That's what it's called, right? Sparkle Delight? Sparkle's Delight. They're having a sale, by the way. Use code SNOW21 and you get 50% off your order. So like I used this one in my wellness planner. So it's a partial kit, right? But that's not going to fit in any of my sticker books. Neither are these. So what do we do with them? Reheating the plastic first of all. Okay, so that's that list of what I bought. So these are all different kits. So how do you store all the different kits? Because obviously they don't fit in the sticker books. Well, we're gonna store them in here because this seems like a good idea. And I have another package of these pages. They come in packs of 25. They were like slightly less than $5. I consider that a good deal. So I can put this one in here, and then this partially used mini kit can go behind it. Now I wouldn't turn this book upside down. You could put tape, washi tape maybe. That's probably a good idea. Oh, these aren't staying on there very well. Perhaps this is a poorly made product? We'll find out. Okay, so you can maybe put washi tape on the top to keep things from flopping out. In fact, I think I will probably... Let's try that. Let's see. Let's use some Miss Maker. Why not? So the furnace is kicking on. One of my kids is pacing over my head. They're decorating the Christmas tree. We just put the Christmas tree up yesterday. No, only exactly 1 week before Christmas. So behind this year. Alright, so let's see. Let's try. So we want to keep the edges together, right? I want to be able to get our stickers. We just don't want them falling out. I've not tested this. This is just... I thought of this. This channel is completely unscripted, by the way, in case no one has figured that out yet. There's no script. There are no bullet points. I just say whatever comes out of my mouth. That's pretty much how it works here. So, alright. So that's slightly more secure. So that might be a good solution for that. I'll let you know how that goes. So, now we've got this kit, which is very pretty. Okay, and like there's smaller pages. That's another kit. But there's like the smaller pages, so I would want to put probably the biggest ones in the back, because if you're gonna face them, If you're going to put them back to back, I would want to put the smaller ones in the front so that you don't get confused and grab stuff that doesn't go with it. On the other hand, this is kind of thick. I don't know if I would want to limit this to like one kit. You know what I mean? Maybe let's do that, because these kits are bigger. Like a lot bigger. This is all the same kit, right? Yeah. Alright. So now you can see it on both sides. And I'm still going to put washi tape on this. I mean, it's washi tape. It comes off easy. We have lots of it. You can totally use like the ugly washi tape that you don't like for this. I use my ugly washi tape. Like, you know, you buy a pack of it at Michael's or somewhere, and there's always at least one in there that you're like, why did I buy that? This is ugly. I use it to close seed packages. You know, to store them. I use washi tape. It comes off, it goes back on, it doesn't hurt my seed packets. So that's what I use the ugly ones for, but you could totally use them for this too. I love this kit. This is getting used this winter too. Yeah, so this is all this kit. So I think we'll just do all of this in one as well. And then seal the top. So this is all my DEK design stuff. I did just buy more stuff from them. So there's, or this isn't DEK, I'm sorry. This is Sparkles Delight. Sparkles Delight, code SNOW21, 50% off. I don't know how long that sale is running. I saw it yesterday, so I went and ordered more stuff. I didn't order a whole bunch of stuff. I think I ordered like 2 or 3 kits because, you know, it's like Christmas time. And I've been spending a lot of money on Christmas, so I don't really want to go too nuts, but there was stuff I really liked, so I grabbed it. Now, Archer and Olive stickers. These do not fit in these sleeves. I tried. They don't fit. They look like they'll fit. And then you try to put them in, and nope, just slightly. I'm sure this is crazy glary. It just occurred to me. But they're just slightly too big and they don't fit, and it's not worth the aggravation. So, pop them right in there. You can see them. You know they're there. You can use them. So, that's my plan for this, is to put all of my, like, these things don't quite fit in here. Stickers. I should probably put this. Oh, is the washi tape not going to stick to the plastic, or did I just not put that down well enough? Alright, so I'm going to stick this in the back here because I forgot to put it in with the other stuff. That's from Sparkles Designs. This is from DEK Designs. These obviously are small enough to fit in other things, but since I'm putting all the small shop stuff in here, I figured why not. So I showed you guys these in, I think it's the video before this one. These I'm going to use a lot, and they're like way small, so I'm going to put them in like one of the books. And then there's these kits. So I don't see a point to putting this kit away, which I just showed you guys in the last video, because I'm going to do a plan with me with this in the next video or video after. It's coming soon. So I'm not going to bother putting that one away because I'm about to use it. This stuff, which I also showed you, I'm going to put in here. Just because I want to know where it is. And again, I tried to fit these in the little sticker, these, and they don't fit. They're actually slightly wider than the Archer and Olive stickers. I'm just small bits of washi. I happen to be using a pretty one that I like the pattern of. You can use the ugly one. You can use whatever you want. You don't have to put any tape on the top if you're not worried about things falling out. I drop things a lot, so I worry about things falling out. Let's see. Okay, so that is empty. This is more cardboard envelopes that I can put in the recycling to really annoy Ray. He loves it when I fill up the recycling with my planner orders. He really doesn't. But he doesn't watch my videos either. Yeah, he does. So. Okay, so now I've got more of these, and this is actually plastic. Like, there's no recycling pile. Okay, so this is going in one of my planners, so I'm also not putting this in. This is so cute. This was my mystery kit subscription, which I think I showed you guys several videos ago. So this is another like wintry one, so but it's also pink, so I might save this one until like February. I don't know. I might do it sooner. Really kind of depends on the weather. I got one of those pop-ups on like the weather app earlier saying like, is it going to be a white Christmas? Click here for your weather forecast. And I'm thinking to myself, it's not cold enough yet to be snowy for Christmas. Maybe, I mean, if the temperatures are about to drastically drop, but this is northern New Jersey, and there hasn't been a true like white Christmas since my second youngest daughter was a baby. She's 20 years old now, and that's the last time we had a white Christmas. And really, it was a white Christmas Eve, because Christmas Day was so warm. All the snow was melting. We had so many people in my apartment, which was way small for my entire family to crowd into. I had to put on the central air in New Jersey on Christmas Day. Like, it was that hot. It was the wackiest weather. But that was like, you know, she's 20 now, so she'll be 21. Yeah, so it was like 20 years ago, 19 years ago. When that happened, it's just nuts. So I'm not clicking on the Weather Channel thing so that they can show me more ads that I'm not interested in and tell me that it's not going to be a white Christmas, because I'm pretty certain it's not going to be a white Christmas. Okay, so these things are coming off again. I'm getting very concerned about this product now. Maybe I don't want to be... Maybe it's these discs. Maybe the discs just stink. Maybe I didn't have them on all that well to begin with. I mean, I put them on with nothing in them, so there was nothing to kind of like hold them in place. And they are kind of floppy. I don't know. I'll let you guys know what happens with these. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm not going to be flopping this around all over the place, but so I still have all these pages left. And that ugly Martha Stewart logo. Come on, there we go. Alright, so at least the cover's pretty. I'll give her that. It's a pretty cover. Although I'm sure someone else designed it. So I filled up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I have more DEK stickers. Shoot. Okay. We have more. There's always more around here somehow. Alright. Alright, so I've got all these little ones and this other little silver. By the way, in case anyone didn't see the last video, we now have a DEK Designs discount code for channel members. So you put Cordelia 15 in as a coupon code, you will get 15% off of your purchase except for subscriptions. Wednesday free kit with purchase. I forget what they call it. It's like Hump Day Happy Mail or something like that. So you get a free kit if you spend $22. You can use the coupon code, but you still have to spend $22 after that, if my understanding is correct. What was the other thing? Sunday specials. And there's a section on the website that says like website specials. Anything in there it won't work on. But the rest of the stuff totally works on. So I'm going to keep this out. This is January. in January's Wacky Holidays. Oh, okay. Cordelia 15 gets you 15% off. Put Cordelia in the comments and you get like a different little foily sticker thing. And use the link in the description below to sign up for the rewards program, and you get 5% of your purchases back as store credit to use on future purposes. So really, there's a lot of stacking and saving stuff that we can do with this. It's fantastic. Alright, so this is my January monthly kit and my January Wacky Holidays, and I have ordered the February kit and the February Wacky Holidays, and you guys can too, but this will be coming up soon, so I'm going to put this over here because I'm probably going to shoot that before it's coming up soon, so there's really no point. And then these were all oopsie kits, and some of them kind of match and some of them don't. I don't know if you guys remember when I went through this, so I kind of matched all the stuff up. So this is all like this stuff doesn't really match anything pile. So like we can turn them around. You could really kind of fan them out too, but I think they're just going to clump back together regardless. Like, see, all I did was pull on one and like 5 came out. Maybe I just didn't install them all that well. Alright, and then all these little ones came with these two. Like, there's little foods, and there's all these little Target ones. These bill ones, these are for credit cards. I don't have credit cards. I don't really want credit cards either, but for right now I'll stick them in here. If anyone would like some credit card stickers, you know, paid and how much or whatever, let me know. You can have them. Alright, so I'm going to continue with this tape just because it gives me a false sense of security. I'm sure, should I turn this thing upside down or drop it, that the washi tape is not going to prevent the much heavier bundles of stickers from falling out. But for right now, it's making me feel okay about it, so we're going to do it. Alright. Now, these kind of match each other, so there's like these boxes. I used a habit tracker. And these boxes, which are really pretty, and then these I figured kind of go with them, even though they really kind of don't, they kind of do. So I stuck those together, and then these are clearly 4th of July things, so I stuck them together. So we'll put them back to back, and they can, well, I should probably put the picture one on top here so I know what I'm looking at. Okay, so these could go in here. So like the ones where I matched them up, it's one thing. Probably pop that in there too, just so it's somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if you saw the other book I was flipping through too. I have a lot of these like little sticker sheets that when you order from the small shops that they send you. I think I've used maybe one. They're just kind of, I don't know why, I just never use them. So if you guys use them, let me know, because I'd be interested to know about that. Alright, so this one's like, yeah, these don't match. This matches. Why do I feel like I just ordered the actual kit for this? It's either because I was looking through these the other day, or I actually just ordered this kit. I'm not sure. And I might have. But anyway, these are pieces of it, and these are pieces of a different one. So, we're going to put these together. Okay. Pop them in another sheet. So, mostly, I've had no way to store all these odd-shaped stickers, and my Mambi sticks are upstairs. I think they will fit in here. I'm not 100% sure. So if they don't, I will pop text on the screen that tells you they don't. Because I will try that out, but to pause the video, yell for a child. Have a child find the correct item and bring it down here so that I don't have to disconnect my microphone. It's like not worth all that hassle. I'll just let you guys know if they fit or they don't, and if they do, I'll put a picture on Instagram for you. Alright, so now, this was, oh, that's right, I had also somehow gotten the November sub box in my oopsie order, which was really cool, because I wasn't able to get a sub box subscription until this past month. When they come up, if you want one, get it, because those spots disappear quick. And once you've got one, it's on auto until you cancel it. So people cancel, more spots open, is I assume how it works. I don't know. Maybe they account for how many current subscribers they have and then open up X number of slots every month. I can try to find out how that works. I don't know. Alright, so here's our weird folder. And my microphone wire loves to make an appearance. So now I've got all these kits in this book. And that is all of them. I'm 99% sure except for the 2 I'm keeping out. So we went from really thin notebook to thicker notebook, which really isn't a notebook. And now I can see all my weird size stickers that don't fit in my other books. So I like that. This can go on my shelf and I'll know exactly what's in this. And really that cover is actually kind of pretty. And I'm kind of annoyed that it's Martha Stewart because I don't like Martha. No offense if you guys like her, that's cool. I'm not a fan. But that cover is really pretty, so it's kind of annoying me. Alright, so like I said, I bought a whole bunch of these. 5 actually. More recycling. So, like I said, these come with labels, and they come with dividers. I'm going to yank them out for right now. I don't necessarily know that we need or want the dividers. I don't know. Okay, so this video is getting super long, although there are things I have to cut out. It's still getting super long, and I feel like I made you guys watch entirely too much paper organization the other day. So I'm going to explain what I'm doing very quickly in broad terms, and then if you guys have questions, you let me know. So, like, these are stickers from the Missmaker companion pack or accessory pack. I don't remember which one they came in. I also had purchased an extension pack, so I have a whole book of that paper. So you basically got 2 options here. You can put these in one of these sleeves, which you should do regardless because there's no hole. You can't put them in the other books even if you want to. And you can make a whole book of stickers, or you can pop this back out of here and pop it in with your paper so that they're all together, and that's up to you. So for right now, because I have a whole stack of these loose sticker sheets that I want to do, and they're mostly from companion packs of things, for right now I'm just sticking them in the sticker sleeves, but I may end up taking those specific ones back out and putting them with their paper. I also may not. I don't know at the moment, but that's certainly an option. So if you like to keep these things together, this is the way to do it. These things aren't that well, alright, they weren't that expensive before the price hike. Now they're a little pricey, but when stuff is 50% off, by the way, Michael's Happy Planner stuff 50% off starts today because it's Sunday. So when you see this, which will either be Sunday or Monday, I have to edit it. Let's go with Monday. It'll still be on sale, I guess, until Christmas. I'll just put one in there. So, like, these don't even, this one's from that Hostess thing that I got at Joann's on clearance, so not the same size. Let's see, do these fit? Well, it just makes it. Just barely. Goes all the way to the top, but it is a Happy Planner sticker sheet. Alright, now these are not Happy Planner sticker sheets. My assumption is that these will fit. These are from that companion pack I had gotten because I got one from my friend, and I had gotten the black and white one, and I liked that. I have no idea what I did with those stickers. They're here somewhere. No. Okay, that's going in our big sticker book because it doesn't fit in here. But this one does. Does this one? I don't know. Alright, this one fits. So you guys get my arm and the microphone wire in this shot. Oh, no, you can't see the microphone. I can see the microphone wire and it's annoying me. Let's see. If these two fit, I like to at least have the words facing up, you know, the right way, because otherwise I look at the stuff and I don't know, those gold sheets are never going in any of my planners. It's just horrible. Okay. These don't fit either? Man. That's a tight fit, but like those gold ones on the bottom I'm never using because that's just too bright for me. Some of these I might use. That's not gonna fit. That's gotta go in our bigger book. And then I don't think this one fits either. Kids are dropping things on the floor. No, this one fits. Now I wonder about that other one. I don't think it does, but see, now this is okay, so it fits, but it's very tall. So it will stick out over the top. So I am going to put that with the bigger ones. And then it's a question of, will they all go together? Shouldn't I put them all in the big one? And I don't know. I don't know how often I'll use them. Like I have this sticker here. It says, I'm a happy hostess. I don't see me ever using that sticker. Some other stuff on here, yeah. That particular sticker, no. So I'm not too concerned with that. So these ones in the front, though, that came out of Happy Planner stuff, these might be going with their paper packs and they might be staying here. I'm not really sure about that. Alright, so let's do that sticker book that fell apart. And then I think you guys have the idea, and you can grab stickers, you can order sticker books, you can use old planner covers, and if you have some of these, or if you have ones from Staples, I don't know if Staples makes them smaller, I just saw the size I wanted and grabbed them. Alright, now where did I put my scissors? Over here for some reason. I just want to get rid of this ragged top. Like, I don't really even want the whole thing there, but like I ripped it, so screw it. Alright. So these must be old considering they say Mambi sticks on them, but they were punched to go in a planner. I don't know, you guys tell me. When are they from? I already put that in the recycling pile. I don't know. They don't look that new based on the style, but you know what? I could be wrong. Alright, so here's how I do this. Put in the cover. And then I'll put, should have thought this through a little bit better. Alright. Like in terms of filming it, I should have thought it through a little bit better. Alright. I'm going to put a sheet of stickers behind it. I usually put in, as you've seen already, both sheets at the same time. Like I said, didn't really think that through. So, I'm just going to keep ripping this little book apart and putting the stickers together and then into the sheet. And then that way, we can see them. And they're all in here. How many more have I got? So I've got, oops, and there's the glue. 2. Alright, so we've only got 3 left. So it would have been a bunch of even pages, but I put in the cover. So now it's not a bunch of even pages. That's okay. Alright, let's just say that these. And this looks like it's basically a whole bunch of motivational quotes, which is cool because I like motivational quotes. Alright, so now that one is done, and it's in a book, and it's not falling out anymore, which I like. So I like these because they fit and they don't fall out. I think you guys get the idea. So the idea is just to have them where you can find them, where you'll use them. So like my boxes are themed, but my books really aren't, so I tried to theme them. I tried doing like budgeting stickers here and wellness stickers here and stuff like that. A whole book of numbers and alphabets and things, but there's always going to be exceptions, like with the seasonal one where I kept the date dots, whatever you want to call them, date covers, with the seasonal stuff instead of moving them into the other book. And then there were mistakes where there were two where I should have moved them, so now I've marked them to move them. So it's just a matter of what's going to work for you. I think as long as I've got my stickers in books and I can just grab them and flip through them real quick, I'm good. If you want to go crazy and theme them, all of them, you absolutely can. If you want to use the create your own sticker books with the, see, I've got so much room in here, this is great. Because I have a whole lot of these still too. You can use the ones with the Chicago screws. I'm still going to decide what I'm going to do with those. If I end up punching holes in them and tying strings through it and whatnot, I'll let you know how they work out. I don't know if I want to do that yet. I might still just leave them even though they bug me. I'm not sure. What I didn't do was take two duplicate books and pull them apart and put them in one of these or one of those or anything else, which I think was actually on my mental list of things that I was going to do. I don't see a need for that though. Pull them apart sheet by sheet, put the like sheets together, put them in the book. It's not complicated. Or put them on the screws, whichever you want to do, or leave them in the books. I have like all my seasonal and Christmas stuff over to the side here so that when I'm doing videos this time of year, I have the correct stuff right there. So anyway, that is how I organize the stickers. This is, you know, it's sticker storage because we've got stickers coming out of packages and falling out of books and all kinds of stuff, and where do we put them. So this is what I do with them. Let me know what you do with them. Let me know if you like any of these ideas, you hate these ideas, you don't like that I mixed a whole bunch of things into one book, whatever. Leave me comments, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a couple of your friends, and I will see you in the next one.